How is everybody doing? I'm getting the cat hair off of me as I'm coming on live. I hope everybody is having a great day. Me and Awesome Sauce were just chilling out. I just got done with about an hour and a half of workout. Feel really, really good. Ate some sprouts that we grew in our kitchen. Uh, going to try to eat broccoli sprouts at least every day for the anti-cancer fighting properties of them. Uh, and I'll be doing a video about that here within the next week or so. Taking my first dose of alchemy. I already took no morbidity this morning. I'm taking my first dose of alchemy right now. By the way, if you want to get alchemy and no morbidity, or you want to get the whole Holy Trinity weight loss bundle, here are the links for it right here. Please do go check it out. No morbidity is also being sold at vitamin shops and on Amazon. We'll be putting alchemy on Amazon much sooner than it took for no morbidity, probably sometime in the next couple of weeks. And we will also be, I'm hoping that it will be in Vitamin Shop along with Ember and No Morbidity. That way people could just go to Vitamin Shop and pick up the Holy Trinity Weight Loss Bundle, which is the complete bundle we need. I think that for around $100, $105 a month with discount codes, it is just an amazing group of products designed to hit weight loss in every aspect, from taking away food noise, helping with insulin sensitivity, helping with glycemic response of food, helping blunt the biological mechanism that causes hunger in the stomach, helping uncouple the protein 1 NAs from adipose tissue. So when your body is in a caloric deficit, that it goes towards fat stores more predominantly than muscle than it would be without it. So please do check out the Holy Trinity Weight Loss Bundle. Wait a minute, it's not a beard. I needed a new razor. And my hair grows super fucking fast. I wish it didn't, but no, it is not a beard. I will not be growing a beard. I feel bad for Crystal right now, even having to give me little kisses, because this is shit is like barbed wire. It is not like some people are like, oh, beard so soft. No. I could fucking kill somebody with this shit, right? Like if somebody attacked me and then fucking they tackled me, I could just do this real quick to their neck and they'd be dead. For real. It is fucking savage. It is fucking prickly and painful. It's like fucking wire bristles. It's fucking, I don't know what the fuck happened with my life. I really don't. Anyway. So no, it's not a beard. I will not be growing a beard. When Crystal and I went on our first date, when Chris and I went on our first date, I had a goatee for 8 years, right? I didn't even know what my face looked like without it anymore. I really didn't. But I had a full goatee. It was the fucking, 90s and early 2000s. Give me a fucking break. But I had a full beard for 8 years, right? When we went on our first date, and she looks at me and she goes, do you always have that? And she made this little hand motion too. That's the exact hand motion. She goes, do you always have that? And I was like, the goatee? I was like, for a long, long time now. She was like, well, I don't date guys with facial hair. And I shaved that shit off that night without fucking hesitation. Shaved it right the fuck off. As the beard grows out, that usually goes away. Not for me. Nope. It just gets more savage. It just gets more dangerous. It really does. It really does. It's fucking horrible. So today we're going to talk about, and we've talked about this young old lady before, and I say young old because she's a young person, but she's elderly for her fucking life expectancy because she's going to live about another fucking 10 years. This woman, she is an advocate for making it so fat people can get free airplane seats and all sorts of shit because they deserve shit. I'm so sick of hearing what people think they fucking deserve in society. It's amazing. I'm so sick of fucking hearing it. Taking my alchemy. But over a gallon in already today. I'm still actually a little bit behind, if you ask me. Got to get on that shit. But I'm so sick of hearing what people think that they deserve. We deserve respect. No, you fucking, respect is earned. Nobody deserves respect. Nobody that doesn't earn, you don't deserve respect just for fucking being you. I mean, so I'm going to say some shit today, just like almost every day, that's likely going to offend a few people. But here's my biggest thing. If you glutton yourself to the point where you don't feel the world is made for you, You are the fucking problem. You are the problem. The object privilege this woman exudes in thinking that the world should fucking cater to her fat ass is unreal. And this type of shit is getting worse. And it is because we coddle this shit. And, and of course, like, she'll make the news because even though she's not even that, like, that, what you would call social media popular, but it makes the news because they want people fat. They want you motherfuckers fat. They want you sickly. They want you beach ball shaped like this fucking woman, Like, her face looks like she's a volleyball with asthma. It's horrible. Like, and it's just, I say these things and people are like, oh, that's so mean, but it's true. So we're just going to get right to it. And then I'll say hi to everybody afterwards. Right. And then we'll do a full Q&A and go from there. But this is J-Bay official, standing up for, like, literally maybe 15 minutes a day she normally stands up for. I'm gonna say for the record, when you start to have rolls of fat on your shins, you've made some life mistakes. You've made some errors in fucking judgment. You really, really have. And the fake ass smile, this woman needs oxygen. I mean, like, she's often videotaped with literally an oxygen thing, like, so this is not somebody we should be looking to be like, oh, well, we should really listen to their judgment, because she clearly has poor fucking judgment. Like, she clearly has poor judgment. And I'm amazed that we don't see shit this way. But this is from the New York Post. It says, plus size influencer who petitioned for free extra plane seats now calls on hotels to enlarge hallways. Shut the fuck up. Like, so she thinks that hotels should make how fucked up is your goddamn life if you fattened yourself to the point where hotel hallways are too narrow for you? What fucking hotels are you going to? Like, it's completely outlandish. Like, to think this is going to happen is so just wackadoo. It's just unbelievable. So this goes on. Plus size influencer who petitioned for free extra planes on seats now calls for hotels to enlarge hallways. She's asking hotels around the world to make a number of changes to better accommodate overweight guests, including by making the hallways wider. Why do we need to accommodate shit? If one hotel does not have a wide enough hallway for you, shut the fuck up, find a new fucking hotel. There's gonna be fucking hotels that decide, like, hey, we're gonna make our hallways wide so that way we can get the fat population, because we got a lot of fucking fat people. If we make it more comfortable for them, there will be. But I'm so, like, this shit's unreal. Like how we've gotten here in society. This woman looks dead ass. We're gonna watch the video. She looks dead ass into the camera and says this shit. She should be embarrassed. Like, this is a problem. We need to bring shame back. She's not, like, to not be ashamed of gluttoning yourself to as big as this woman is mental illness. It's daily abuse. You should be ashamed of it. I'm not like trying to say we should shame people. They should already feel shame from it. I know I felt shame when I was fucking fat as fuck. Oh, look, can't look down and see my penis. That's pretty fucking shameful. What the fuck? I mean, like, you should be able to, if you're a dude, you should just be able to look down and see your penis. When you can't, you should be ashamed of that shit. Sorry, you did it to yourself. So, in a video posted on her TikTok last month, Jaylene Cheney listed several ways hotels could be create size-inclusive amenities. She said she is on a mission to revolutionize the travel industry and make it more accessible, accepting, and accommodating places for all. For all? Really? For all. So if you're not a fat as fuck person and you have to pay more because they had to revamp the entire hotel, how is that accommodating to you? Like, how is it accommodating to make other people pay for this shit? She said she's on a mission to revolutionize the accommodation for all. The needs of plus size travelers matter just as much as anybody else. No, they fucking don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. They don't. Oh, by the way, Dr. Roller thank you, sir. I appreciate it. No, they don't. They don't. They absolutely do not. Frankly, if they mattered just as much as anybody else, every dollar that is spent on revamping for fat people should be spent for an amenity for somebody that doesn't need that shit. If they like, you're trying to get special compensation that other people, that the rest of everybody else is going to have to pay for, because the companies are like, it is a fucking complete, like, you clearly have the cognitive and executive function degradation that ultra processed foods have on people when eaten in large quantities, because you're stupid as fuck. I mean, to think that the fucking companies are going to absorb the cost for this? No, they wouldn't absorb the cost for this. It's fucking crazy. She says we deserve an environment that respects our needs and our body diversity. Why? Why do you deserve it? Why? What have you done for society that makes it so you deserve this shit? I mean, why? Explain to me why you deserve it. I don't think you do. I think you're a societal burden to begin with. I don't think we should be having hotels or anybody else have to pay for more accommodation for you, because I feel we've coddled your ass enough. I don't think you deserve it. I mean, I'll say it straight out. You don't deserve that shit. Your self-harm, your personal self-harm, your gluttony, your very fucking greedy, privileged gluttony that is harming your body is not a reason to fucking have other people pay you respect. Why? We should not respect that. I mean, why should we respect that at all? Like, I don't understand how the fuck is that even a thing? Why should we respect that? You know? Among her many demands were to make elevators and hallways more spacious to allow for easy movement of large individuals and those utilizing mobility devices. Well, I know people that travel that use mobility devices, and they don't have any fucking problems. So I'm just saying, they don't seem to have any problems. However, I will say this. How the fuck do you think this is going to happen without tearing the whole goddamn building down? Like, did you look into this at all, or was it because you were sitting there and feeling bad because you can't fit into shit and you want to lash out at everybody else? Do you not understand how much work that would entail to widen a fucking elevator? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, you know, that's insane. It really is. That's complete, like, asinineness. You know, I mean, I don't understand. I tell you this right now. If her and her spouse or her boyfriend or whatever they are, if they got on the elevator with me, I would get off, because I'm not trusting the weight limit of the elevator. I'm just not. Absolutely. That's dangerous. Like, you're putting other people in danger, frankly. I mean, Cheney also suggested hotels raise their toilet seats and retrofit each room with handheld shower heads so bigger bodied people can more easily wash themselves. I don't have a problem with the fucking shower head thing, but the raising of the toilets, so replace every toilet in every fucking hotel. She's asking for millions of dollars of retrofit on each hotel. That's how fucking crazy this shit is. Hotels should provide size-inclusive bathrooms. She said in the video, these should go up to size 6X and beyond. What the fuck? 6X? If you're a 6, and this seriously, if you're a 6X, travel is the least of your fucking worries, right? If you're a 6X, travel is the least of your fucking worries. Why should, like, what does that look like? Like, when we outfit a space to fit a 6X person, how does like an extra small person like my wife fit into that shit? Right? Like how does that happen? You know? Like an average size person, what should be an average size person, like a woman who's her height 5'3" and weight like well, her, like, I'm talking her height, not my wife's height. My wife's is 5'1.5". 1.5 is very important because it's a lie, but it's very important. So I'm just saying. Hi, honey. I see you. But like the average woman is 5'3", and they should weigh somewhere around 135 fucking pounds, right? We're already fat as fuck as a country because the average woman as of 2018 weighs 170 pounds at 5'3". That's fat as fuck. Then they have a waist to height ratio that puts them as severely obese. But 6X. There should not be accommodation because you're fucking fat as fuck. The coddling is causing at some point in time, our society needs to incentivize change because it is better for them. It is better for society. It is better for everybody. If you are not a 6X, Jesus fucking Christ. That's enormous. That is enormous. That is just ridiculous. Additionally, Cheney said hotels should put up handrails and pools and invest in sturdier and wider chairs for their lounges and poolside so that larger body people can relax in peace. And she said hotels need to train staff to be respectful, understanding, and accommodating for travelers of all sizes. That's just good customer service. So let's. I think that there's some of the reviews where I agree this is ideal, but some of these are out of the hotel's control. For lift size, for example, one person wrote, another TikToker said, "I'm backing you 100%." No, you're not. Unless you have a forklift, you're not backing her at all. How are you going to ask for things to change but refuse to change yourself? That's what I'm saying right there. How about instead of you demand bigger shit, like we demand you get smaller to fit in that shit. I mean, what the fuck? So I think here, let's find the video, and we'll fucking listen to this stupid shit. Oh, hang on.
These are the exact steps.
Whoa. And let me make sure you guys can hear it.
That hotels can take. These are the exact steps that hotels can take to be more size inclusive and accessible for travelers of all sizes. Make elevators and hallways spacious to allow for easy movement of larger individuals and those utilizing mobility devices.
I'm just amazed, like the fucking the thought concept that you're going to like think that elevators should get bigger. Like it shows that there was no thought put into this at all. How about you take the fucking stairs? Oh, can't. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Wait, this isn't her whole video, so we'll actually go to her TikTok. I'm not logging in. Fuck you. Here it is. Here it is.
And make it a more more accessible, accepting, accommodating place for all. The needs of plus-size travelers matter just as much as anybody else. And today,
Do they? Do your needs matter just as much as anybody else? Does that mean that when the hotel, like when they serve breakfast, that you're not already eating 3 times or 4 times what the other people would eat for their buffet? Should they give you an extra steak when you order the dinner? When you order the steak dinner and you need to eat more food because you're fat as fuck, should they have to bite the cost on that too? Like, but where does that stop? Because like, if the 12-ounce steak is the normal portion and that's what I get for my $20, why should you get 2 steaks for $20? Because this is what you're asking for. Like, you're asking for more accommodation. Like, you're asking for fucking privilege. You're asking for fucking privilege. The entitlement is ridiculous.
I'm going to cover what we are looking for in accessible, size-inclusive hotel amenities.
Accessible, size-inclusive hotel amenities. Are you fucking kidding? It's just
Inclusive
ridiculous.
Hotel amenities are crucial for ensuring that plus-size travelers feel welcomed.
You know how you feel welcome? They let you fucking stay there. Like, does everybody need to hold your motherfucking hand? When did we get like this? Like, if you don't like how a hotel treats you, find a different fucking hotel. But like, this whole, I need to be treated like a fucking princess everywhere I go and everything must fit exactly how I want it. This is ridiculous. This does not even help her. I mean, she looks like a melted candle and nobody is going to, like, if she can consistently look like this, it's going to stay this way. I feel bad for this woman because I do think that she has some serious fucking cognitive deficit because the shit she says is stupid as fuck. And then the media catches on to it and puts her out there for then people like me to see and say she's stupid as fuck. But she's clearly stupid as fuck. Harms herself every single fucking day with food and thinks that she should be accommodated for the actual fucking consequences of it. Because like, she's probably one of those people that says, well, the other people have thin privilege. There is no such thing as thin privilege. There is just obese consequences. There's no such thing as thin privilege. There is obese consequences. There are consequences for actions. There's no fucking privilege when it comes to being not fat as fuck. There's no privilege in it. For a lot of people, myself included, there has to be serious effort put into it because I'm a binge eater. So there is no fucking privilege that comes with being thin. There is just fucking consequences for being fat as fuck. There are consequences, both physical, societal, and financial, for gluttoning yourself every single fucking day the way this woman does. If you treat your stomach like it's the bag of a Hoover vacuum for food, you are going to have some fucking problems. You are not going to fit into fucking society the way that you would like to fit into society. You know how you can change that? You can fucking change your fucking behaviors. So if you don't like the consequences of your fucking actions, you change your actions so you don't suffer those fucking consequences. It is not a privilege to not be fat as fuck. It is fucking just what should be expected of society. Jesus fucking Christ.
Accommodated and comfortable during their stay. We deserve an environment that respects our needs and body diversity.
Why do you deserve it? Again, why the fuck do you deserve it? What have you done to deserve respect? You have treated your body like a fucking dumpster. You have fucking done nothing but whine about it for the entirety of your adult life, which is only like 5 fucking years. You literally, or 5 or 7 years, I think she's 25 or something like that, which is tragic. It's just fucking tragic. But what have you done to deserve respect? Because I don't respect you. I can't get myself to respect you because it would be different if this woman was this enormous and was saying, I'm doing everything I can. I'm going to make a fucking change in my life. I am going to fucking do anything I fucking can to get to a place where I'm healthier and not as big of a burden on society. I would respect that. I would help her. I would fucking do anything I could to tell people to fucking give her as much positive reinforcement. But when you are out here demanding shit for the consequences of your fucking gluttony, I have no goddamn respect for you at all. You don't deserve my respect. You don't deserve society's respect. You do not deserve society's respect because you are a disproportionate burden upon it. And you are trying to be even more of a burden upon it. You were trying to literally make it so everybody has to pay more for their hotel rooms, more for their airfare to fit your fat ass. That does not deserve respect. That is fucking greedy ass privilege. Instead of you looking at yourself and thinking, oh my God, maybe I'm a fucking problem because I literally can't fit in a fucking hallway, then you could change. But no, you don't look at yourself. You look at everything else and how it doesn't fit you because you need to eat the way you eat apparently and still get whatever the fuck you want. This is what participation trophies did to people.
The exact steps that hotels can take to be more size inclusive and accessible for travelers of all sizes. Number 1 on the list, provide sturdy, wider chairs without armrests. In guest
Or you could just stand up. You need the activity.
Restrooms, lobbies, and common areas to accommodate different body sizes and types. Number 2.
Or you could fit, or you could stand. You could fucking stand until you fit into a chair. For real. You need the activity.
On the list, ensure beds with strong support and a higher weight capacity.
How ensure beds with a higher weight capacity? Those beds are up to like 1,100 fucking pounds weight capacity. I know we've jumped up and down on ours. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, that's just insanity. It's just insanity. It really is.
With providing reinforced chairs and wider bathroom facilities. Number 3, make elevators and hallways spacious to allow for
make elevators and hallways spacious. I will hit back on how she has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. How crazy that is. The amount of construction that would need to go in, you might as well tear the fucking building down and rebuild it. You might as well literally tear the fucking building down and rebuild it. It's ridiculous for her to be even talking about it. It's so ridiculous.
For easy movement of larger individuals and those utilizing mobility devices.
You're not larger individual. You're fat as fuck. A larger individual has got like 50, 60 extra pounds on them. You've got like 3 extra people on you. You're not plus size. You're enormous. You're multi-sized.
Number 4, install grab bars in showers and near toilets.
The grab bars I have no problem with.
Adjustable handheld shower heads and raised toilet seats for added accessibility. Number 5, train staff to be...
If you need a raised toilet seat for accessibility because you're so fucking fat, how does that not catalyze change? Like, for real, like if you need to fucking have a raised toilet because you're so fat that a shorter one is a problem for you, how is that not a fucking canary in a coal mine dead to you that you need to change your fucking shit? Like, what the fuck? That is insane to me. That, like, travel should be the least thing, unless you're traveling to like a place where you are literally going to fucking be put into an inpatient care facility to lose some fucking weight. You shouldn't worry about travel. That's insane. And what about shorter people and kids now? So we're going to raise toilet seats. What about somebody just Taz Tina just said that, and Crystal's nodding her head in the other room. But what about kids and shorter people? Like, what the fuck? So your kid now has a hard time taking a poop just so this woman cannot fucking,
respectful, understanding, and accommodating to travelers of all sizes.
You don't deserve respect, though. I will say this a million times. Unless you're trying to change, you don't deserve respect. You disrespect yourself every day by how you eat. Why should anybody else respect you? Unless you're changing that, unless you're in the act of changing that, you do not deserve respect. I will not respect you. And the people that are just in complete denial of like their, what they've done to themselves, I can't respect you because you don't respect yourself. You hear it all the time. Like, I'm going to make a video later on today where this woman's like, thin privilege is a thing because when I was fat, people treated me a certain way. And when I got thin, people treated me better. Because you treated you better. Because you treated yourself better. Because you looked out for your long-term health. Because you treated yourself better, so therefore society treated you better. You treated society better by not being a disproportionate burden upon it. Then you deserve more respect and people treated you differently. That's not a privilege. You were just dealing with the consequences of being obese before. Because there's no thin privilege. There is just obese consequences.
Number 6, provide pool lifts and handrails at the entry of the pool. This will allow for
pool lifts. She actually said pool lifts.
Number 5, train staff to be respectful, understanding, and accommodating to travelers of all sizes. Number 6, provide pool lifts and handrails at the entry of the pool. This will allow
a pool lift. Do you know how fucking like a pool lift for anybody over 300 pounds is like $10,000 to $15,000 fucking dollars? It is insane what she is asking for. If you are so fucking fat you can't get into the hotel pool, I don't think you can clean yourself well enough to be in the fucking hotel pool with other people. That is just goddamn insane. That is insane. Pool lifts. That's Marie says I'm an engineer and I'm laughing. It's ridiculous. Like her demands are out and out, just completely outlandish. Like she's lost her fucking mind. Like the ultra processed carbohydrates have affected her cognitive and executive function to the point where she's just fucking babbling. This is fucking idiocy. I can't believe that the fucking New York Post did an article on this insanity. A pool lift. Every pool in a hotel should have a pool lift. What the fuck does that look like? First of all, that's not something that can be operated just by itself. Right there alone, that is a very serious piece of equipment that people could get fucked up on if they don't fucking have somebody that knows what they're doing run it. This is not something that like somebody that runs one of those things or runs a Hoyer lift in a hospital. There's very serious training that gets involved with it. It's just insane.
For plus-size guests and guests with different abilities to enjoy all amenities. Number 7, hotel restaurants should have roomy seating options and sturdy chairs, ensuring that everybody can dine comfortably. Number 8, offer larger beach and pool seating. Provide oversized loungers and seating at the beach and pool areas.
So oversized lounging and seating in pool areas, why? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't understand.
Travelers of all sizes and abilities to be comfortable. Number 9,
you're not ever going to be comfortable. She doesn't look comfortable right now. Like, she's got a filter on and 4 pounds of makeup. She still doesn't look comfortable right now. Like, she doesn't look comfortable. Look at that. She does not look comfortable. Her double chin is a double chin. There's obviously very serious insulin resistance going on in her neck. Like, she is very clearly unhealthy. You're not comfortable now. You're not comfortable now. You are facing obese consequences right now.
Hotels should provide size-inclusive bathrobes. These should go up to a size 6X and beyond. And
do you know how expensive a 6X bathrobe is? Can you imagine that shit? Can you imagine that shit? I mean, that's fucking crazy.
And hotels should also provide bath sheets or plus-size friendly towels so that travelers of all sizes and abilities can use them comfortably. And last but not least,
bring your own. Bring your own. So first of all, it's fucking creepy that you want to reuse somebody else's fucking 6X fucking, like, bring your own shit. And pool towels, I'll bring my own, thank you.
Least, this is an important one. Display clear and accurate information on these amenities on hotel websites. Include weight limits, seat dimensions, and things like that. And include information on the size-inclusive amenities available. This will help plus-size travelers make informed decisions.
Your informed decision is that you should stop eating so fucking much. Your informed decision is already there. When you look at hotels and you're like, oh, I can't fit through the hallway of the fucking hotel, or me and my boyfriend can't ride the elevator at the same time because everybody might die. There's your informed decision. You're too fucking fat. Your decision should be that you realize you're too fucking fat. That's your informed decision. That's what it should be. It's fucking outrageous. Outrageous, this woman's fucking demands.
Implementing these size-inclusive hotel amenities, hotels can become more inclusive and accommodating. Be sure
So why should we? Why?
to hit that follow button for more.
Why should we accommodate you? Like, why should you be accommodated? The accommodation is what's fucking killing you. Like, the accommodation is literally what's fucking killing you. We have made it so easy for people that literally waddle, and I've heard, of course, heard so much of this shit. Like, you're not healthy. If you start waddling, you're not healthy. At the very least, you're hurting your hips, knees, everything like that. Okay? If your legs are so fucking fat that it affects your fucking gait, you are not healthy. Yet alone the fact that this woman literally needs fucking oxygen. I mean, what the fuck is wrong? I work at a hotel. I do housekeeping. A lot of her requests would ruin profit margins and I'd never get a raise. Some hotels would just go bankrupt. Some hotels would not be able to make it. The profit margin, the profit margin for hotels is a lot smaller than people think. A lot smaller than people think. It's not fucking some big fucking thing. It's really, really not. I saw a question up here. Just Googled pool lift. Looks like it's for older disabled people. Yes, but the pool lift that you're seeing would not work for her. Like, the pool lift that you're seeing is for old people, disabled people. She would need literally an industrial Hoyer lift, which goes up to 700 pounds, 800 pounds. Those things are fucking massively expensive and fucking they take an operator to run them. It's so fucking crazy. All right, folks, I will take Q&A and we can talk about this as much as anybody wants. If anybody disagrees with me that she should just be respected just because of who the fuck she is, please speak the fuck up now. I would love to hear your argument of why somebody who treats themselves like shit on a daily basis deserves respect from the rest of society. Why somebody who eats themselves to disproportionate societal burden when it comes to healthcare and accommodations, why we should respect them at all. Like, what have they done to deserve our respect? Like, society should not be respecting this. These people are selfishly gluttoning themselves to burdening us all. That is, they disrespect all of society, and we're supposed to respect their needs to be accommodated for the fucking disrespect that they've been showing us. What the fuck? Like, they're disrespectful to us, and we should respect them for it? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if airline seats get smaller. It wouldn't surprise me at all. Would not surprise me at all. She's screaming pre-diabetic. I bet you she's already diabetic, I would imagine. So, I'm uncomfortable looking at her, and I've only gained 35 pounds this pregnancy. I mean, imagine. I can't imagine weighing 500 pounds. Like, what the fuck? Like, and I know trust me, I've had plenty of clients where it happens, and we've helped people lose hundreds of fucking pounds. We have had people start with us over 500 pounds that are in the mid twos now. I mean, and this is what we do. This is what Crystal and I do. But I could not imagine fucking weighing 500 pounds. Holy fuck. I mean, like, when do you wake up? And by the way, here is where you can join the app for the challenge. Crystal is running a holiday challenge. It goes all the way through the end of the year. You could even buy it for somebody. You can get a holiday 4-month app gift to the app. Just use the other person's name and email, and you pay for it, and it will gift it to them for 4 months. But we also have 3-month coaching slots and a few 6-month coaching slots available. If you're having trouble this holiday season already, please do take us up on those offers. We have really honed it in to the point where we're helping lots and lots of people deal with their binge eating disorder, deal with their unhealthy habits, build healthier habits for this in a sustained fashion for the rest of their life. So please do check that out. Guess what? I purchased 2 Holy Trinity bundles today. So excited for them to get here. Jay Hernandez, let me know when it gets there. Here's my suggested how you take it. You start off with a half of Ember first thing in the morning, then a half Ember and your first dose of Alchemy midday, and then your second dose of Alchemy and No Morbidity in the evening. Or you could do a half dose of Ember first thing and No Morbidity during the day, first thing in the morning, and then another half dose of Ember and Alchemy, your first dose of Alchemy midday, and then just a second dose of Alchemy before your evening meal. Some people like No Morbidity first thing in the morning because it helps control their hunger a little bit better and helps control the stress during the day. That's when I like taking it because my evenings aren't stressful. My days are stressful as fuck. So it helps with my stress relief for that portion of time. But some people take it in the evening because it helps them sleep. So depending on how you take it, but let me know how it goes for you. Thank you very much for your support. The Holy Trinity Weight Loss Bundle is available. It's available at tigerfitness.com, but it's also available at Ambrosia Collective. And I just got a text saying that Vitamin Shop picked up Alchemy. So it will be in Vitamin Shop here probably within the next couple weeks. So you'll be able to get the whole bundle. And we have been talking about making like its own box to be sold in Vitamin Shop as the weight loss bundle. So you would get a discounted price from them. But you do get a great discounted price at ambrosiacollective.com right now. And that is right here. And if you wanted to get even more off the Holy Trinity Weight Loss Bundle or more off any order you have from the Ambrosia Collective, you can use capital M, capital F, ING, capital C, capital O, MFing COO for another 5% discount. So please do check that out. By the way, here's the challenge again. Here's the links to get Alchemy and get Alchemy at Tiger Fitness, the Holy Trinity Weight Loss Bundle, the whole nine. So let's take some Q&A now. I'm around 180 pounds, and even I feel bad after watching these mental gymnastics play. I mean, seriously, it's delusion. It's absolute delusion. There is not a lot of such obese people in Europe where I live, and I'm happy about it. Well, give it time. If you guys got fast food, it's coming. I see morbidly obese people than normal size ones. I don't know where you live, but anyway. At my heaviest, I was 323.8. Can't imagine adding 200 pounds to that. That would be me then, and now combined. Woo, that's fucking crazy. Good job, by the way, Jet Batman. Good job. I woke up at 336, pre-diabetic, and knees giving out. Down 100 pounds so far on day 4 of NOMO and getting this second 100 pounds off. Mighty Laura, everybody congratulate that effort. Thank you for your support on NOMO. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Send me a message on any of my social media. But everybody congratulate this woman. 100 pounds down so far. You're kicking fucking ass. That is awesome. Love the fucking wins. Love it. I noticed some toilets in public bathrooms are broken. It shifts when you sit on it. I agree with everything you said 100%. What's your opinion on people with mental disabilities who are obese? My mother has mental problems, and I cannot get her to control her diabetes and her bad eating. You know, I mean, the problem is, if you look at like anybody that's super morbidly obese has some sort of deficit going on when it comes to their reasoning, right? Now, if she's got mental disabilities, does she have it's almost like, does she have a caretaker, Kathleen? Because if she has mental disabilities to the point where she's not taking care of herself and she's obviously eating herself to death, maybe she needs a caretaker and somebody being in control of her food. Because frankly, being morbidly obese and having diabetes and not controlling them, that's self-harm. And if it's caused by her mental disabilities, she might need somebody to take control for her. You know, that's my honest opinion. So she kind of reminds me of the mother from What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Oh, that's savage. We refuse to accommodate smokers and their fifis. Why should we care now? Exactly. Why should we accommodate? Why do people who disrespect society deserve respect for how they're disrespecting society? I don't understand that. Like, they are disrespecting society by selfishly gluttoning themselves into societal burden, disproportionate societal burden when it comes to healthcare and all other aspects. Not only that, just they disrespect themselves. They harm themselves every day, and we're supposed to respect them for it. I can't fucking do it. I just can't. I didn't respect myself when I was fat. I mean, that's the fucking truth. Hey, Alan, I've been giving your advice and ideas about healthy, about my chair. A screw just popped out of my chair when I leaned back. I'm getting fat apparently now. I'm just joking. I've been giving your advice and ideas about healthy and about habit and diet to my mom, and she is down from 160 to 124. She has been eating more protein and cutting out much of her processed carbs. That is fucking awesome. You should be so fucking proud of yourself. Tell your mom I'm fucking proud of her. That's what we fucking do. Help people. Hell fucking yeah. Let's not lie to people. Let's help people. That's awesome. Yeah. Help. How you doing, Lisa? I had Ro go through weeks of rehab following pregnancy to correct my lower back pain. I cannot imagine the damage on the backs of these people. No shit. No shit. Counted obese versus fit teachers at Caroline the other day. Out of 12, only 3 were less than obese. God damn. That's fucking horrible. Horrible. I'm from Canada and I barely see fat people where I live. That surprises me a lot. I don't know. It depends on where you're at in Canada, from what I understand. So, which, by the way, happy Thanksgiving coming up this weekend. I'm making a video about that today. I have friends who have gained like 100 pounds and all she posts are pictures of her drinking and eating. It's so sad since she's not even 30. Offered to exercise with her and she ghosted me. Well, that's fucking sadness. I mean, but honestly, I mean, you tried, and if they don't want your help, you're better off without them. I hate to say it like that, but for real, they'll just drag you down. I believe no woman should weigh over 200 pounds, not unless you're like 7 feet tall. For real. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's just not healthy. Very few women, unless you're a complete genetic outlier, or you're and decently tall, or you're 7 feet tall. You know, and then still muscular. You know. Thanks for having loss of appetite kicked in yesterday. I think I'll beat the holiday cookie binge this year. Hell yeah. And I'm telling you, if you still have trouble with sweet cravings, adding alchemy to the mix with Nomo crushes them. It just crushes it out. So if you still have sweet cravings, which can happen because Nomo works on the biological mechanism of hunger in your stomach, and it helps increase stress relief and stuff like that. But it doesn't necessarily stop like insulin cravings and stuff like that. So if you add alchemy to it, the two of them together, like literally almost no physical hunger at all, and greater insulin sensitivity, greater glycemic blunting of food. It blunts the glycemic response of food by up to 50%. Plus, you're just, it blunts the biological mechanism of hunger in your stomach. But great job, Laura. Keep us up to date on what you're doing and how well it's going. Super fucking proud of you. As a society, bars boot people out for drinking too much. Why can't fast food joints have the right to boot them? Because they're going to make money off of it. And bars boot people out for drinking too much because they're either causing a scene or they're worried about getting in trouble for the person driving or what the person's going to do. If a person gets fucked up drunk in a bar and they go outside that bar and they hurt somebody, the bar can be held liable. So they worry about that. But fast food places is harder to do. But I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I wonder if she feels shame for being that big. I know I surely do, especially when I eat poorly. She should feel shame. She should be ashamed. I'm not afraid to say that shit. People act like that's so horrible. She should be fucking ashamed. She treats her body horribly. I mean, she treats herself horribly. She should be ashamed of that. And she's treated her body horribly, herself horribly for a long fucking time. She's treated herself horribly. She should be ashamed. There shouldn't be pride in this. Like, it's like fat pride. There shouldn't be fat pride. Are you fucking kidding me? That's ridiculous. That's like self-harm pride. It's so fucking next level fucking crazy. I can't even get over it. Alan, with your help at 5'3", I went from 156 to 116. Your products are no joke. I'm so happy. Thank you. Jane K, thank you. Hell yeah. That's awesome. The entitlement in demanding accommodations for situations you put yourself in. And can fix. Exactly. It's crazy, right? My grandma takes care of her and I cannot take care of her. My grandma takes care of her and I cannot take care of her. Well, I would talk to your grandma about maybe like cutting back on the food, you know? The advice you give, consider yourself lucky that Alan gives it for free. It works. Thank you very much, Raquel. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it. She feels ashamed, but not ashamed enough to do anything about it. I hear you. I live in Miami, and I never see anyone ever who is obese out in public on the beach. That might be Miami, but you see them here. You don't get tourists. You know, like you don't get tourists. Tourists are fat as fuck. They really are. Down in Southwest Florida, where we live, the population is much healthier than. But I was like, God, everybody got really, really fat, and then we went to Pittsburgh. Holy shit! People got super fat. 3+ weeks on NOMO and definitely eating less, still having some trouble with cravings. I'm telling you, if you're still having some trouble with cravings, that's more of an emotional or an insulinogenic response. So try alchemy and go with that too. Add it to it. All right, so I'm scrolling down. Why is it that the CDC and the WHO preach so much about health, but they do not openly address this as they should? Because they are the government arm of the pharmaceutical industry. The WHO is not really, the WHO's if you want to consider the WEF, the WHO is the WEF for healthcare. But the CDC is in the pocket of the pharmaceutical and healthcare industry. I mean, otherwise, using alchemy, no effect on cravings. What are you eating then? Because they completely wipe out my cravings. Can alchemy be taken hours before a meal or just right after? Take it right before. And somebody asked, do you consider yourself a conservative or libertarian? I consider myself a constitutionalist. I believe I'm a constitutional absolutist. I believe that free speech should be all speech, and not one social media entity should be able to stop anybody from saying something. Society will take care of that shit. I believe that the right to own a firearm is an absolute right. The government should not know or be any fucking part of it. If you are a free person, not in prison, you should be able to own whatever the fuck you can afford to buy. Period. They shouldn't tax it. I believe there should only be a sales tax. There shouldn't be an income tax. I believe that income tax is theft. I'm a constitutionalist. I am not going to label myself as a conservative or a libertarian because they both have ideals that I don't abide by. But I am a constitutionalist. I believe in our rights and being left the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm going to say what I want to say. If you don't like it, you don't need to fucking listen. I'm totally fucking good with that. But leave me the fuck alone. The government should have almost no say in how I live my motherfucking life. Literally. The state government, they can have a say on how you live your life a little bit more. But the federal government was founded for common defense and to protect our rights. And we have an open border. So we don't even have borders right now. And we have a mass invasion of illegal immigration. So the government's failing at that, which we should remove them all just for that. All of them. We should remove them all just for that. But yet alone, they are not watching out for our rights as the government colluded to silence people on social media. We should have them all, that used to be called treason because it is. It's tyranny. So that's my politics. I'm not a conservative or a libertarian. Frankly, I'm a fucking 90s Democrat more than anything. I have very liberal ideas too. Let's see. I've had a few days of eating bad foods from going out. I just restarted my NOMO and getting back on track. Good. What are your thoughts on those who call you fat phobic for not dating them, even though they wouldn't date themselves? My thoughts are that they're fucking delusional. There's no such thing as fat phobia, because people should be terrified of being fat. Absolutely. It's fucking objectively horrible for you. You should be terrified of it. So the problem is we've made it seem in society where it's glamorous. You should be fucking terrified of it. Everybody should be fucking terrified of it. Just curious, but is Crystal going to be coming on for another live anytime soon? I don't know. I'll ask her, but we're doing a live this Saturday for the people on our app, and for the people she does those lives, but I don't know. No, I agree with that. No property tax. Property tax makes it so you don't ever really own your fucking property. Property tax makes it so the government could take your land. Like, you don't own your fucking property. Like, you already paid sales tax on it when you fucking bought it, and then you don't get to fucking own it. You have to pay tax every year. Fuck that shit. And people are like, well, how will things get paid for? Do a sales tax. I'm all for the sales tax. That way we can decide what we want to spend our money on. Food shouldn't be included in that. Food should be tax-free. Anxiety, hunger, and brain hunger lost their power with NOMO. I love the supplement and recommend it all the time. Lisa B, thank you very much. An armed society is a polite society. Absolutely. 100%. Coworkers who I really like to talk about this female alert thing and how it's a government conspiracy while they are taking semaglutide while drinking soda, eating processed carbs, showing how deep their ideology is. God, that's fucking crazy. To be on semaglutide and be drinking soda and eating processed carbohydrates just means you're radically stupid. I'm sorry. Hey, Alan, please make a video about the super popular TikTok video where you have a group of fat people dancing. It's not only unfunny, it's just pathetic to see. I don't know which one you're talking about, but probably not. So. What if the Constitution is imperfect? Well, I mean, we have options to change the Constitution through constitutional amendment, but until then, I'm pretty good with the Constitution, especially the first couple amendments like freedom of speech, freedom, life, liberty, and happiness. So if you don't like it, you can feel free to move to another country that doesn't have the United States Constitution and see how well that fares for you. Gun control should mean using a proper grip. Yep, it should. The government should have nothing. They should have no say in what firearm you buy. None. Zero. The government should know next to nothing about you, and they should have zero secrets from the people. The only thing that should be considered top secret is troop movements during wartime. That's it. Otherwise, we should be able to see where every dollar is spent, by who it's spent, what the conversations they had. Frankly, we could record every single conversation that happens in the Capitol building, just then have it put onto a fucking website where we all get to fucking listen to it, Yep, that's why we have amendments to the Constitution. Exactly. Jake Shoemaker. Hey, man, love the content. Started at 307, now at 225. Hell fucking yeah, Joe. Or Jake, excuse me. Everybody say congratulations to Jake. Well, I like this idea, though, too. Real food should be tax-free. I have no problem with the government taxing junk food. Here. I completely agree. I completely agree. I agree with this. Gun control should be free courses on learning how to clean, handle, and fire your weapon safely. It should be considered the duty of American citizens to own, be proficient in, and maintain firearms. It should be considered our duty as citizens. It just absolutely should. But on that note, I am going to call it a day. Crystal and I have bunches of work to do. She is getting the challenge for the holiday set up. You can, again, by the way, you can get No Morbidity, Alchemy, and the Holy Trinity Weight Loss Bundle at these links right here. And then one more time, we do have some slots available, so I'll grab them for you. But you can join the app for the challenge right here. You can buy somebody the holiday challenge right here, gift them the app for 4 months. You use their email and their name, and you pay for it. You can get 3 months worth of coaching. Our coaching is daily communication, weekly video conferences, and we take your lifestyle how it is presently, and we just make minor adjustments, bit by bit by bit by bit by bit, to get you to a healthier, habitual state of living and a lifestyle that will keep you at a healthy weight and keep you doing healthy endeavors. So please do check that out. We have 3 and 6 month slots available. Looking forward to working with a lot of you, and I hope all of you have a great fucking day. Goddamn.